Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Alexis, aka Scandalex. Today, if you could not tell by the title, we're doing a what would Lex do. I asked you guys for some scenarios on Instagram. You guys came through as always with these bomb crazy scenarios, so I'm super excited to get into it. This video is actually inspired by another YouTuber. I seen her do this video. Her name is Kyra Omanique. I'm gonna link her video below along with her channel. You guys can check her out as well. And let's get into it. We're gonna do these scenarios while we style this bomb wig from Julia Hair. Y'all, I'm shook. I'm shook. This wig is fire. I'm gonna give you guys all the details in just a second and they'll be linked below. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And then we can go ahead and get into the video. So first and foremost, let's get into this hair. Shout out to Julia Hair for sponsoring today's video. As you can see, I already installed this wig about an hour ago. I installed it. I'm probably just gonna, I'm trying to figure out if I should straighten it for you guys. You guys probably can't see it because I got this black shirt on and the hair is black. But it's actually a really nice wig. I'm probably gonna straighten it. I was thinking if I should curl it or straighten. I'm probably just gonna straighten it. But I just washed it and installed it. I wish you guys could see the actual texture of this hair. I'm probably gonna make another video with this wig as well. The texture is actually like really curly, and not really curly, but like a nice body wave. It's actually really pretty. I was mad I had to blow dry it just for sake of time. I didn't have time to let it air dry, but it's actually really pretty in its natural state. But of course, everything is gonna be linked below in the description box. So while we do the what would Lex do questions, we're also gonna go ahead and style this hair. It's fire. Okay, so let's get into the first question. You guys went in, as always. I knew you guys was gonna go in, but y'all went in. There's so many to choose from. So if I don't get to your question or your what would Lex do scenario, I'm sorry. My bad. Like, I'm gonna try to get to as many as possible. So, which one should we start with, y'all? Which one? Okay, let's start with this one. Y'all give me some long scenarios too. I love it. So we'll start with this. It says, so I let my now ex-boyfriend borrow my car, which is still under my father's name. So my one rule from my father was to not let anyone drive the car, okay? But my dummy self let him one night because he needed to go pick something up. He didn't come back till 3 in the morning and he left at 11 p.m. So next morning he acted suspect. Fast forward to I break up with him because he was toxic. He told me he fucked someone in my back seat.
Excuse me?
Till this day, my dad doesn't know why we broke up and I never did anything in revenge. What would you have done? Sis, like, I get so mad when I hear women going through stuff like this. Like, I let your bum ass drive my car. You take my car and fuck someone in my back seat. Yo, that is true. That is really, that's like top notch, top tier disrespect. Like, and then you wait till after you break up with me to tell me, oh, you so disgusting. So what would I have done? Let me tell you, like, I haven't been in a similar situation, but this is gonna turn into a quick story time. Okay, so this is actually crazy. It's not the same, but it's kind of the same. So I dated a guy back in college who didn't have a car. 0 out of 5 would not recommend to nobody dating somebody without a car. Like, unless the only way it's okay, and I wouldn't date no man now with no car unless he can like pay for all his Ubers. Like, it's one thing to be able to pay for your Ubers and Lyfts, but if you don't have a car and you can't pay for like Lyft services now, like, no, I can't. So basically, back in college, I dated this guy. And it was a night and we all went out, me and my friends, and I had a friend come down to visit me, and it was the white party. If you went to A&T, I don't know if anyone from A&T watches my videos, but y'all know Next Level White Party every year. Shout out to them, it's lit. Okay, so we had like a little pre-game at my house before the actual party, and we decided to, me and a couple of friends decided to ride with the friend that had came in town to see me because he had a cute car. Like, he had rented like some drop top, I forget what it was like a drop top Camaro or some shit, and I'd rather pull up to that than my Nissan. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna ride with him, and then I let my ex drive my car to the party. He didn't have a car. Okay, so fast forward, we all have fun at the party. It's time to leave. We leave separately. I leave with my friend, and he's supposed to be driving my car back to my place, and we're supposed to end the night at my place. So I leave the party first with my friends. He leaves a little bit after me. Mind you, we were all really drunk. Like, we were all really intoxicated. But fast forward, we go to my apartment. I'm there. I'm waiting on him to come home with my car. Like, you should be like right behind me with the car. Like, what the hell, the party's over. Where you at? Where you at? So it's like some time goes by. It's like an hour goes by. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm calling him, and he's not answering his phone. His phone is actually going straight to voicemail. And he has my car. I don't know where the hell he is. I'm at home. Everyone's asleep at this point. And I'm like, where's this nigga with my motherfucking car? Like, where you at? So I'm calling him. I might have called him 30, 40 times that night. And it went to voicemail every single time. He's out and about. He's somewhere with my car. So of course, I'm upset. I'm pissed. I can't sleep. I'm up all night. Like, where this nigga has the audacity to have my car out doing Lord knows motherfucking what. It's about to get disgusting in the morning. It's about to get really nasty in here in the morning. So it gets to the point where I'm so mad. I put all his stuff out. Like, he was basically living with me. I put all his shoes, all his clothes right outside my door. Don't play with me, because what are you doing? Like, there's literally no excuse. There's no excuse. The party's like 15 minutes away. Like, if anything happened to my car, you could have just walked. You know my number. You could have called me off somebody else's phone. Like, there's really no excuse. So get this, y'all. He's out all night. I could never get in contact with him. So the next morning, he comes through my door, or he's knocking on my door, because I wasn't gonna let him in. So as soon as he started knocking, I was like, this is him. I don't remember what time it was. I know it was probably like 9 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Like, it was some outrageous time. Like, it wasn't even like 6 in the morning. Like, it was literally like 9, 10 in the morning. He's coming back in my house. Like, so sorry, this really turned into a story time. But I gotta tell y'all, because I can relate to this. So he comes in, he's like, what the fuck, blah, 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 all my stuff outside. And I automatically get upset. I'm like, are you retarded? Why do you think your stuff is outside? Like, where have you been with my car all night? Like, are you kidding me? So then, this is the excuse he told me. This is what he told me he was all night. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. So this nigga told me he had fell asleep in the gas station with my car. He told me he fell asleep in the gas station and his phone died, and that's why he didn't come home last night.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
Because at 2 o'clock in the morning when the party left out, you thought to go get some gas and then come home. And that's how you know he was lying, because first of all, if you fall asleep at the gas station, somebody is going to call the police. Like, nobody is going to let you sleep in the gas station. Y'all see how pretty this hair is straightening, by the way? Look how pretty it is. Yeah, somebody's going to call the police. There's no way you're going to be able to sleep in the gas station all night and no one sees you. No one thinks to call the police. No one thinks to try to wake you up. You're just sleep in my car at the gas station for 10 hours? Do you expect me to believe that? Like, when I tell you I've been through some shit, like, I've been through some damn shit. So I ended up forgiving him or whatever. I was so young and stupid in college. I was so stupid. So I ended up forgiving him. I don't know. I ended up forgiving him and we got over it. And we were together for like 2 years after that. So the only difference between my story and your story is that if I was to call this man right now and ask him where he was that night, he would swear on his soul that he was in the gas station asleep. Your ex-boyfriend told you that he fucked somebody. Not saying that I believed my ex. I did not believe my ex at all, and I still don't to this day. And he's a good liar. So the fact that he told you straight up, like, yeah, I fucked someone in the back of your car, I would definitely have to get back at him. I would definitely would try to do something to him. I don't know, I gotta sabotage you. Like, nigga, you what? I would just, actually, what Lex would have done, I would have lied. I would have lied and said I fucked someone during our relationship, or I cheated on you or something. I would have. Because you said this to hurt me, nigga. I'm trying to hurt you too, like, cause that hurts. Like, ugh, I was good to you. I let you use my car and you do this to me? I'm definitely gonna lie and say I was fucking someone during our relationship. Dead ass, like dead ass, just to hurt you, just to get under your skin. Men hate that. And let me give y'all this disclaimer. This is a strictly what would Lex do. This is not like, oh, Alexis is gonna be giving some great advice. I'm doing what I would do. I make bad decisions sometimes, but listen, this video isn't, oh, I'm giving you the best advice I can give you. No, this is giving you some real shit. This is what I would do, okay? And I would definitely have lied to him, tried to hurt his feelings the best I could, because that would have literally not broke my heart, but that would have been like a slap, a huge slap in the face. Like, I bent over backwards for you and this is what you do to me? That is crazy. I'm so sorry you experienced that, girlfriend. I'm so glad that that's your ex. You didn't need that negativity in your life anyway. Both of our stupid exes with no cars. Like I said, no shade to nobody who doesn't have a car, but like, I'm not dating nobody with no car just for reasons like that, because niggas will take your car and do whatever with it. Okay, if you're gonna do some dirt, at least do it in your own whip, not mine. That was a little long-winded. I didn't expect that to go that long. So what is the next one? Oh, my hair is turning out so pretty. If y'all ever want a wig, y'all know where to go. Next, what would Lex do? So I go to Pitt and I'm talking to this guy who also goes to Pitt. But because it's the summer and he stays out in Philly and I live out here, we can't see each other. So we've just been texting or whatever, which is cool. However, twice he has gone on a hiatus. He tells me he needs to recharge and he will talk to me next week. And deadass not hit me up for a whole week. But when he resumes talking to me, he will send me flowers. The 2 times it has happened, he sent flowers. I'm just like, what the fuck? Because why do we not have to talk for a whole week? Why does he need to recharge? Mad weird, right? Yes, it says mad weird. Any advice on what that really means or what to do would be nice. At this point, I'm just ready to leave you alone. This doesn't seem normal. Thank you. Sis, it's not normal. Okay? Any man that needs to go a whole entire week without speaking to you, that's not right. He needs to recharge. What is he recharging? To me, he's recharging his phone to talk to other bitches, and I don't like that. I don't like that for you. You deserve so much better. Like, I'm a Cancer. Okay, so let me tell you, I probably mentioned that I'm a Cancer a million times, but listen, I'm a Cancer, so I understand personal space. I need my space. I can go a few days without talking to people. However, I will never go a week without talking to somebody I'm truly interested in talking to. When it comes to a significant other, when it comes to someone I'm talking to, getting to know, I'm never going a week without talking to you. That's crazy to me. That just lets me know you're not truly interested in me. Like I said, I get a day or two if you need, you know, just your space, if you're going through some things. However, an entire week, what the hell? Imagine if this is your boyfriend. You know, this is your boyfriend and he's going a whole entire week without talking to you. That's absolutely unacceptable. There's no way. You deserve someone who is going to, you know, give you that attention you need. There's no way I'm going a week without talking to my man. Like, it's just, it ain't. If you give me a week without speaking to you, I got a whole new man at that point. You got me messed up. honestly, girl, you deserve better. Get you somebody who is either better at communicating, because maybe he is really going through something, you know, you never know, but you need to be able to communicate that with me. You know, maybe he has like a mental disorder, or you know, depression or bipolar, or you never know. Like, people really be going through like serious stuff, but you need to be able to tell me that. And if that's not the case, you can't communicate effectively, I'm out. Period. It's not normal. Okay, next scenario. What would you do if you were dating a guy and y'all have years in and he's giving you a promise? I guess you mean promise ring. It's been a year since he's given it to you and still no sign of engagement, and you're turning 30 soon and you want to start a family, and you already told him by 30 if he hasn't put a ring on it, you was gonna dip. I need answers. If I had already given my man like an ultimatum, like, listen, by 30, I mean, at that point, like, now you're just playing around with me. Like, you already gave me a promise ring. And if we're years in, why are you giving me a promise ring? Like, we already years in, I need the engagement. Like, you really just wasting my time at this point, honestly. If this was me, I'd be like, I would have to be out. I would have to. Like, I would have to have a talk with him. But I feel like you can't pressure somebody into something as serious as marriage. Like, I don't want to ever have to pressure my husband into marrying me. Like, I don't want to have to ask you more than once. I don't want to have to ask you at all. I want it to be something that you know that I want, and that I know that you're gonna, like, I know you want it too. Like, I'm not pressuring nobody into marrying me. So if we're years in, you gave me a little funky, not disrespecting you, but this is literally what I would do. You gave me a little funky promise ring and no sign of an engagement ring, I've got to go. And it's not like you tied down to him or anything. I know y'all have history, but you said you want to start a family, which means y'all don't even have no kids together or anything. So I'm out. Like, I've already wasted years of my life with you. I'm not looking to waste anymore. I'm ready to start a family. I'm ready to settle down. And you are playing with me. And these eggs ain't gonna be fertile for long. Like, now you're just playing with me. So yeah, I say leave. Like, 30 is 30, but 30 is still young. Like, you can still find someone better at 30 years old. Like, I think so. While you playing around trying to figure out what you want to do, I'm gonna find another man who is on the same level as me as far as wanting to start a family and marriage. I want to find someone who's just as serious as me when it comes to a relationship. And I gotta go. Like, I gotta go. I don't have time for you anymore. Like I said, I'm not pressuring nobody into marrying me. I'm not pressuring nobody into doing anything they don't want to do, because that just ends bad. You know, when you give people an ultimatum, I don't want to feel like I'm forcing you to do anything, because you might do it just to make me happy, but it's not making you happy. And what happens if I give somebody an ultimatum, if they're not ready for marriage, they end up stepping out? You know, you can't pressure nobody into that. I'm looking for somebody who's ready. He doesn't seem ready to me. You know, like, I was ready. No, he doesn't seem ready. So I say go. I say leave him alone, sis. You deserve a husband, okay? You deserve a husband. He's ready for a husband. You gotta go. Okay, next scenario. Oh, this is real long. This is really, really long. Oh, this is real long. Okay, you might as well get into this one. I have this friend. We've been through everything together since we were 14. Now we're 24. 10 years, that's a long ass relationship. But she's always been a shady person. 10 years of a shady bitch? But it's like, me and this girl have shared so many secrets and been so close for so long. She's like my blood sister, it feels like. But recently I went through a really nasty breakup. My ex cheated on me, and I found out he was cheating the whole 2 years. Niggas. It started off as a long distance, but we ended up getting a place together. He gets mad because I told him I didn't want to be with him anymore, and he just flipped out and we fought. I've never fought in my life, so I just let him beat me up, basically. That's terrible. I'm so sorry you went through that. So we break up, I kicked him out, and we haven't talked since. But I cried to her, and she was just not being a good friend at all. She would FaceTime me and say stuff like, bitch, you still crying? and laughing in my face and just little shady stuff. I can tell right now this ain't gonna be a good scenario. And when she called me, she'd always be laid up with her boyfriend, and it irritated me because, girl, why are you FaceTiming me while you laid up with your nigga? I don't know him. I don't want him knowing all my business. But she took it as me being jealous, because a few weeks prior she said I was judgmental because they had literally just met 2 weeks ago and she moved him into her apartment with her 3-year-old son, and I was telling her I think she's moving a little too fast. And she got mad and said I was being a bad friend and I'm supposed to be happy for her. But I'm like, if you're happy, I'm happy, but you don't know this man. You already gave him some on the first night, and like this, and this is like the 5th nigga you fucked in 2019. It's a lot of information. I'm not laughing, but this is just a lot. Like, girl, it's okay to be alone sometimes. It is. But anyways, when I was going through my breakup, a month after we got into a disagreement about her moving too fast, she was just being a shady friend, you know? But it's like, I love this girl to death, but I know I don't need her in my life. She's no good for me. I feel like I'm outgrowing her, and it's making me sad because we've been through everything together. I'm always there for her, and she's just never there for me. And we haven't talked since my breakup back in December, and it bothers me because that girl literally is like a sister to me. It feels so weird cutting her off. She messaged me on Snap 3 months ago, replying to my Snap with laughing emojis, but I didn't respond. The next day she unfollows me on Snap, and my birthday just passed and she did not wish me a happy birthday. So like, should I just try to reach out to her or just let it die and move on? What would you do, Lex? What would Lex do? First of all, I'm so sorry to hear that you were in an abusive relationship. I hate hearing that women have gone through relationships where their partner was physically abusive. That's disgusting, and I'm so glad you are done with him. As far as the friend, after reading all that, that was a lot, okay? Me, I feel like the relationship with your friend is dead. From what I read, she doesn't seem to be a good friend. She just doesn't. Like, from her laughing in your face and to her calling you jealous for you basically just, you know, worrying about her safety. You know, you moved this nigga in already and it's been what, a few weeks, like you don't even really know him, but she took it up as jealousy. She just seems like, I know this is like a sister to you, but she just doesn't seem like the type of person. If it was me, I don't like shady shit. I don't like when people aren't there for me. I don't like any of that, especially if I'm there for you and you're not there for me. Like, you get about one instance and then I'm cutting you off. Like, that would have never lasted 10 years. Just seems like you guys have outgrown each other. Anytime a relationship is no longer serving you, you said you don't need her in your life. So at this point, it's just like you miss her, because, you know, of course you're gonna miss her. You were in a relationship with her for 10 years. Not a relationship. Anytime I say, to me, a friendship is a relationship. Like, so you were in a relationship with her for 10 years. Of course you're gonna miss her. You have dumb memories with her. Like, you've been through everything with her. So of course it's natural to miss somebody, but sometimes you have to miss somebody and love somebody from a distance because they're no longer serving you. And the relationship is bad for you. It's toxic. Friendships can be toxic too. Relationships with men can be toxic, but relationship with friends can be toxic as well and draining and no good for you. So I feel like that relationship, just from what I read, is definitely no longer serving you. And if I was you, what would Lex do? Lex would just bow out gracefully and understand on my end that, you know, there's no hate. It's still all love. Like, I'll never end a 10-year relationship on bad blood, you know? Like, we've been through everything together. We may not see eye to eye anymore, but it's all love. And you can, if you ever need me in the future, sure, you can reach out. But as far as you know, this best friend shit, it's over. You've outgrown each other. You gotta go. And that's just like a sad situation. I'm sorry, that was just a lot. Girl, that was a lot, okay? What would Lex do if you had a friend that had you come with her to meet a guy she met on Tinder and then left you stranded in her car with no keys because she went in the guy's car to fuck him?
Whore.
and didn't come back until 45 minutes later. You mean to tell me this girl met this guy on Tinder and she went from Tinder to the back seat of the car for 45 minutes and left you in the car stranded with no keys, probably hot or cold? I don't know if he was in the heat or if he was in the cold, but she left you in the car with no keys. She's trifling. First of all, if she's still your friend, I'm sorry, but your friend's a hoe, okay? I don't hang around with people. You have to, you guys, I'm not even gonna say you guys. I'm gonna hold you guys accountable. You guys have got to pick better friends. Honestly, like, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys. You guys have got to pick better friends. I would never, first of all, I'm not hanging out with hoes. Like, you know, do what you do. Like, I don't judge anybody. You know, do what you do, live it, be a free spirit, whatever. I'm a free spirit. However, if you are meeting guys on Tinder and going to fuck them in parking lots and you don't even, you know, like, not even making the man, you can at least make them take you on a date or get a hotel room. Where's your respect for yourself? And then you have the nerve to drag me into it and I'm sitting in the car looking like a bimbo. But let me go back, because there's two scenarios I have to this story, okay? Because I don't know all the details. If you knew what she was planning on doing, like if you knew she was gonna go meet this guy and have sex with him in the parking lot, and you just got mad because it took her like 45 minutes to do so, that's different. Like, you signed up for, like, you know, it was going on a mission. Like, bitch, you knew. You should have brought your phone, watched some YouTube, listened to some music while I was getting busy in the parking lot. Woo. On the other hand, if you did not know what your friend had you getting into, like you had no idea she was about to go meet this guy and have sex with him in the parking lot, then that's, you know, that's trifling. Like, I would never, any person that puts their friends, you know, safety or comfort in jeopardy for a guy they just met is kind of a trifling person. Because my friends come first. Like, when it comes to a guy like that I'm just meeting or just getting to know, you hold no weight here. Like, when it comes to my friends, they definitely are gonna come first before you. Like, their comfort, their everything is gonna come before what I got for you. So the fact that she was just so comfortable leaving you in the car to go, you know, get busy is just kind of disgusting. But anyway, let's get to the what would Lex do. And this is gonna be the scenario where I did not know what we were about to get into. Like, I didn't know you were about to go meet this guy and have sex with him and you was gonna leave me in your car. I would have, since you didn't give a shit about me and what I had going on, I'm gonna call myself an Uber and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna leave you to have sex with a guy in the car. I'm gonna be a bad friend too. Like, if you wanna be a bad friend, I'm gonna be a bad friend. I'm gonna say a prayer for you that this man doesn't kill you, but I'm leaving. Like, I'm gonna get an Uber home because you're not about to leave me in the car for an hour while you're having sex with a random man. That's just ridiculous. I'm leaving. I'm calling an Uber. I'm hot at this point. I'm probably hungry. I'm probably irritated. I'm going home. And I'm not talking to you no more because you're a trash friend. Like, the thing about me is I hold my friends, like if I call you my friend, I hold you to a very high standard. Like, I hold you up here, like higher than I would even hold a boyfriend, honestly. That's how you know, like, I don't have a whole lot of friends. I have acquaintances, but when it comes to my friends, someone I call a true friend, that's serious to me. Like, you cannot fuck up. I hold you to very high standard, even higher than my, like I said, higher than a boyfriend, because boyfriends come and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be here for a few years, but my girls, they're sisters, you know? Like, if you're my friend, you're like my sister. So you're gonna be here for decades and a long time, and you're gonna be the auntie to my children. So if you do some wild bullshit, you're getting cut off. You can't be trusted. Girl code to me is more important than anything. Y'all see this hair though? This hair is fire. Yeah, I would call myself an Uber, went home, told her about herself and how she needs to respect herself, one, and next time she's going to do some hoe shit, make sure she's with a friend that's down for some hoe shit, because me, I'm not. You know, I'm just not. I'm not down for having sex in a parking lot. Like, you making me look bad. Ew, what are you doing? Hopefully y'all are no longer friends, because she didn't seem like a very good friend. She just didn't. Okay, we'll do, I kind of wanted to swoop. I kind of wanted to swoop this. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I look cute. I like this. How do you guys like this hair? I think it looks so freaking good. I think it looks so freaking good. Yo, I'm highly impressed with this wig. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. This looks so freaking good, and it straightens so well. I really like this wig. Like I said, shout out to Julia Hair for sponsoring this video. This wig is really nice. So I think we're all done. If you participated on my Instagram and gave me scenarios, thank you guys so much. I'm really sorry if I didn't get to your scenario, but there's no way. Like, there's just no way I was gonna get to all the scenarios you guys gave me. If you guys like this video, I might do like a part 2, because I actually enjoyed giving my little 2 cents. Like, what would I do? Because y'all, but we all been through some things. Like, I don't judge at all. We all been through some things when it comes to friendships, relationships. Like, so it's interesting to see what other people have gone through, because it's like, damn, sis, you're not the only one who's gone through this stuff. It's crazy. So make sure you thumbs up if you like this video, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't stop looking at this silky ass hair. Woo, it looks so good. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video.